I'm like 4 margaritas deep. Give me a second. I look like a hospital patient. Now let me tell you where this farmer's market had me up. But once I get a tan, it's over for you bitches. Buen dia mi gente, welcome back to my channel. Josh is at Anime Boston this weekend, so you and I are flying solo. Today I'm at the doctor's office for my annual physical, and then I'm gonna head to the gym. And then I ordered a couple of things for summer, which is ironic because Memorial Day weekend is supposed to be like the kickoff of summer. It's literally 42 degrees and raining right now. Oh well. But since a few of you have asked about where I get my outfits and like capsule wardrobe and all that jazz, I figured we could go through and talk about where I get most of my clothes. Although to be honest, I don't do a lot of clothes shopping these days. Usually if I am, I'm looking for just like a couple of pieces to add into my wardrobe already. But I'm here at my doctor's and I always like to take the first appointment they have. It's 7:30. I know they have a 7 o'clock appointment, so she was like, yeah, did you want to come for 7:30? And I was like, do you have a 7? Knowing full well they have a 7. And she was like, oh, we've changed our hours, 7:30 to, and I was like, I always try to take the earliest appointment they have in the morning because they're less likely to fall behind. And it's not their fault, right? Like, it's usually not the doctor's fault that they're falling behind. It's usually because patients are arriving late. At least with my doctor, she's like very much like on time. She's like, appointments are 15 minutes. If you need something more than that, write it in the notes so we can adjust accordingly. I'm like, go off, queen. I'm just trying to put a little bit of a face on because I just ran out of the house. I have fallen into this trap where if I need to leave the house, I kind of start to just like putter around. I'm like, I have everything I need, like just leave. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, do I need this? Or like, you know, what about this? Like, oh, maybe I should do this before I leave. Like, maybe I should clean this. And it's like, no, just leave. And that's when I realized I'm turning into my father. Better him than my mom. Okay, just to recap, for sunscreen, I use the Dior Dream Skin Fresh and Protect. You guys remember the other day I bought a refill for this. I use the CL Conceal and Protect. This is SPF 30 concealer. We love a little extra SPF coverage. I have re-fallen in love with the Ilia Color Haze Multi-Use Pigment. This one is in the shade Waking Up, so it's just a very neutral flush to the skin. Take a little bit of my Kosas powder with the Makeup by Mario. I think this is the F3 brush. Just under the eyes. Actually, I should be using the other side. I'm using the Tartelette XL mascara. I was actually just talking to a friend of mine about this, but you can always check the description below in my video, and it says shop my favorites. That is where you can find literally every product I've ever mentioned or recommended. I'm getting closer to perfecting what I want for summer makeup, but once I get a tan, it's over for you bitches. Let's go. We're back. I had blood drawn. No, I'm just kidding. Overall, your girl is healthy. The only thing she mentioned is that I do have like early symptoms of hypotension, which is low blood sugar. You don't have hypotension, but just something to be like cognizant of. But also they told me not to eat or drink anything this morning because I had to get blood work. So I'm like, girl, I'm frail. Let's go to Dunkin' and then we're gonna head to the gym. So I did a little summer shopping and I thought this might be a good time to talk about where I shop, where I buy my clothes, capsule wardrobe stuff. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the term capsule wardrobe. I think just a wardrobe in general is good to have. But let me show you guys what I got. I'm so excited. Okay, first up is this linen set from Free People. Are you dying? Are you kidding me? Wait, I know how to accessorize this. Okay, Celine sunglasses and my little YSL clutch with like a brown sandal. Goodbye. Goodbye, I'm going to St. Bart's. Ciao. I'll be honest, I don't normally buy from Free People, but this two-piece caught my eye because the campaign name was With Love from Puerto Rico. And I was like, let me get in on that. So this is supposed to be like meant for Puerto Rico, which is so crazy because I'm going in 3 months. What? Everything else I'm gonna show you is from Old Navy. I think Old Navy is like one of the best places to shop. Number one, they're size inclusive. Number two, a lot of their material is 100% cotton. And that's really what my focus has always been on in building my wardrobe. Because if you're buying something that's like 100% polyester, first of all, it's a terrible fabric. Second of all, it's gonna shrink after one wash. You want something that's gonna have longevity, something that is going to last in your wardrobe, and thus is an investment. Okay, and then I got this linen set. Cute, just like with some sunnies. Wait, where are my sunglasses? Very casual, but you could wear like a wedge with this, right? To elevate it a little bit. Not me going. One of the things I think is a key to really building a wardrobe where you can just like pull pieces and mix and match is staples. And I know we hear that a lot, but as an example, this t-shirt I bought, I'm gonna keep the pants on because I didn't order any other pants. But as an example, I could wear this shirt with these pants, right? I could wear this shirt with shorts. I could wear this shirt with a trouser and then put on like a nice belt. I could wear this with jeans, add a couple more layers of gold, and then style my hair. So this might be just like a plain beige shirt, but I just listed six different ways we could style it and wear it. That's one of the benefits of staples. I think a lot of time people think, you have to like really dress up, you have to really like go all out. And sometimes just starting with a simple piece and then building from there really just gives you the flexibility to be creative. One shirt, I just made like 6 or 7 different outfits. Start with the basics, start with colors that complement your undertones. This was one of my favorite finds at Old Navy. This is 100% cotton. It's a lighter blue, which is more complementary to my sister palette, which is Cool Summer, which is perfect because as 100% cotton, I could wear this year round, but I do plan on wearing this in the summer. I have been seeing these shirts, like the tie, all over social media. Abercrombie has them, Old Navy has them, Aritzia has them. And I just thought it was so cute. Like, I think this would look really cool with like a pair of ripped jeans. And again, we would just like accessorize, but it's just like a nice knit. It could be used as like a going out top. This is another one. This one says Old Navy. I was like, this is so cute. I could wear this with like ripped shorts, ripped jeans, like wear some sunglasses on top of my head as my accessory. Like just chill, cool girl vibes, My wardrobe just collapsed. So I was gonna show you guys my like summer wardrobe. TBD. Okay, and then I found this t-shirt dress. I look like a hospital patient. But I love a t-shirt dress because sometimes, especially like in the dead of summer, you don't want to wear anything. You're like, I don't want to move, I don't want to wear anything, I don't want to be sticky or hot. A bag, right? Got a good accessory. You get a nice like brown sandal. Got my watch, add a little bit of jewelry, and she's good to go. Okay, and then I got these PJs. How fun! Oh, they don't have pockets. They're still fun! It's like a jersey material, but the pattern is so stinking cute. I'm just gonna stay in these. I'm not going anywhere else today, so that is everything I got. So Free People, Old Navy. I also typically shop at Abercrombie, although I haven't recently. I've bought dresses from Abercrombie in the past because they have really nice patterns. Some basic like soft matte baby tees. My jeans I get from Good American. Khloe Kardashian went above and beyond with those. Those are the most recent places I've shopped at. Quince is another popular brand. I buy a lot of their linen and their sweaters. But yeah, that's like my little mini summer haul. Good morning. I don't know if you guys watch my YouTube shorts, but I literally use this mask every day and it has made a huge difference in my skin. I used to have like little 11 lines here. They weren't deep, but they were still there. Gone. Smile lines, nearly non-existent. And just overall, like I don't have anything on my skin right now. Like my pores, chef's kiss. It's also really nice because it has blue light. So it has, let me show you, red light, blue light, and then a combination of the two. And blue light is really great for things like inflammation and acne, helping kill like any acne, bacteria, things like that. Also, I still can't get over these pajamas. They just make me so happy. Like, they're so just, I don't know, they're just so bright and summery and love it. So today, I am going to the farmer's market in Dedham. I've never been to this farmer's market before, but I was just looking up like the start dates for different farmer's markets around Boston. Dedham is about like 30 minutes outside the city, so it's a little far, but one of the pluses of going is they have free parking. But I want to go because it looks relatively big for a farmer's market. And it's just cool to try new things. And then later today, I'm going to see the live action Lilo and Stitch movie with my brothers. If you didn't know, I have two younger brothers, 28 and 24. So basically my brother Andy is a huge movie buff. Really, my whole family, we love movies. He has an account on YouTube called APulse1. I'll put his tag here if you wanted to go follow him or see him. He gets invited to like movie premieres in Massachusetts. I'm like, how are you doing this? But anyways, we're going to the O'Neill Theater in, I think it's the one in Littleton. I've never been to that theater before, but they go all the time and they said that the seats recline all the way back. They've got a bar and stuff. Normally when Josh and I go to the movies, we go to AMC because it's literally like 10 minutes from us. Growing up, we used to go to Showcase Cinemas in Worcester. RIP. So kind of excited to just have like a sibling day. Okay, my like go-to everyday look has definitely changed with the warmer weather. I just did some tinted SPF. The Ilia Color Haze in Stutter, some concealer, and I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and that's basically it. This is the Merit one. I'm just mixing them at this point. This is Merit Blush in Cheeky. This is the Rare Beauty Lip Liner in Wish. And then I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvet in the shade Parchment. And we're just gonna blot again. Every time. I'm obsessed. Okay, so truthfully, probably won't be back here. In their newsletter, they make it sound like there's a lot of produce coming. Like there's a lot of like farmers and, you know, local stuff. And I'm like, that's great. That's why I'm here. It was like onions and potatoes and broccoli for vegetables, some herbs, which I live in an apartment. Like I don't have the, I can't do that. I'll show you what I did get. They had a cookie truck that also sold coffee. This is a large cold brew with almond milk and caramel, and it came out to $6. So I was like, that's about the equivalent of Starbucks. He's, you know, you want to support local. You want to support local. You want to support local. And then they had a table for May dumplings, which if you haven't tried them, they're actually really, really good. But I didn't know that they do cooking classes in South Boston. So I picked up one of their pamphlets. I was like, see you there. And then I bought this mystery candle. She was like, I do about 3 or 4 candles each batch that are mystery. So I just, you know, pick scents that I know go well together, but I couldn't tell you like what it is. It's literally called mystery. But I liked it because it kind of smells like lemon and like ocean. So I was like, this could be a really good bathroom candle. Now let me tell you where this farmer's market had me f***ed up. Okay, let me take another sip of my coffee. I move over to the next stall and it's this little old lady who's selling bread. And I was like, we don't have any bread at the house, so let me see if I could find something here. And she had a couple of really cool flavors. She had like blueberry lemon, she had, you know, 4 cheese herb, and then like a jalapeno cheddar. And I was like, which one would you recommend? And she's like, okay, are you looking for something for breakfast? Are you looking for something for sandwiches? And I was like, yeah, for sandwiches. And she's like, I don't really like the 4 cheese herb. I'm like, girl, you make it. What do you mean you don't like? You're not selling me on this, you know what I mean? She was like, the jalapeno cheddar is actually a big hit. I love it. It's great for sandwiches. I'm like, oh, cool. She's like, great. We're chatting it up. She goes to ring me out $17 for this loaf of bread. I nearly slapped the shit out of her. I nearly passed away. I mean, it's big, right? Like it's bigger than the size of my head. But the battery died on my camera, so I'm gonna chat with you here. At this point, I'm already invested. You know what I'm saying? Homegirl and I have been chatting it up. Haha, Kiki telling me, you know, about her, what is this, sourdough? I don't even know. What I think everybody has to understand, because I think sometimes there's this misconception of you go to a farmer's market that things are going to be cheaper than what they would be at the grocery store. They're not. They're going to be a little bit more expensive because these are individual proprietors who are running their own businesses, their own marketing, they're making their own products. A lot of the time vendors have to pay to be here at a farmer's market. So it's understandable that the products that they're selling are going to be a little bit higher than what you get at the grocery store. That's what happens when you cut out the middleman. It's just crazy to me. I didn't realize how spoiled I was going to Haymarket. I could get, like, even at the Boston Public Market, which is inside, I could get a loaf of sourdough bread for like $12, $17. She got me. She got me. Okay, I gotta call my brothers to see what the plan is for this afternoon, if we're gonna meet there or what. I didn't know if we were meeting beforehand at Tavern in the Square.
I thought we were gonna do that after.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works for me then.
Did you finish watching it?
Yeah, it was so cute.
Stitch is a major crash out.
I know, literally me in 2025. Okay, well, if live action Lilo and Stitch is good, then I'll watch the live action Lion King. Like, I don't want to watch Mufasa die live action. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there'll be blood and guts everywhere.
Yeah.
Yourself from the cliff, and they don't show it. That means it's not real. That means it's fake.
Well, you know, none of it's real because it's a movie.
Talk about lions talk.
All right, well, I got some stuff to do around the house. I just wanted to confirm what the plan was. All right, I'll see you guys then. All right, bye.
Bye.
Here, let me just open the door. Give me. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. What are you doing?
All they have, they didn't, they had
Right.
the Jose Cuervo. That's all they had for.
For tequila?
Yeah.
So what did you guys get? Bacardi
40s.
Gold? Oh my god. You guys, all I brought was this tiny little purse. Okay, wait. Bro,
I can put it
okay.
in my pocket.
No. Okay, yeah. Why is he moving my
All
car?
right, come on, Adi.
We got a margarita tower. I raised these boys right. I don't know that I'm gonna even be able to finish
Hey, then you got leftovers.
this. Yeah, well, we got leftovers. I'll give it to Marcos. Are you going?
Yeah.
You know, I used to host trivia at bars around Boston. Yeah. No, not paint night. Paint night was something different. I used to host trivia around bars in Boston. Yeah, I know a lot of shit.
Oh shit.
I know everything. I know more than
See
you.
that. I knew that you a klutz too. You would have hit this shit.
Stop touching my margarita.
Well,
Did I tell you I paid $17 for bread today?
yeah.
It was a scam. It was good bread, but it was not worth $17. Let me tell you that. All right, you guys, I'm home. Honestly, live action Moana. I'm like 4 margaritas deep. Give me a second. Live action Lilo and Stitch. I thought it was really good. I would give it like a 4 out of 5. It was just really cute, but it also was kind of sadder than the cartoon movie because it's like real life people talking about Lilo being separated from her sister and her parents dying, and like it just like felt more real, so it was a little sad. Like I found myself at points welling up because of how emotional like a scene was, but also the girl who played Lilo, adorable. Absolutely adorable. If you like Disney movies, I do recommend going to see it in theaters. I'm also old enough, like I saw the original cartoon Lilo and Stitch in theaters back in 2001. All right, I'm aging myself again. Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Sunday and I'm picking up Josh from the anime convention in Boston and we're gonna go to brunch. So I'm just waiting for him.